Let's look at how you can create operations of receiving imported goods and cost distribution among received items. Select Accept Operations here in the menu Managerial Accounting. Add New Operation. Select Supplier. Select Currency. Let's say we've purchased in US dollar. And here you will be able to see the exchange rate by the National Bank of Georgia, which already has been imported into the program. If you need to change this rate, which has already been fixed, you should check this box, is rate fixed, and specify the rate you want. Let's leave this rate, so uncheck this box and add new item, commodity 1, number of purchased items, let's be 100, and unit price $10. Add one more item, commodity 2, number of these items, let's be 100 again, and unit price $15. Now move to the page Entries and create entries. As you can see here, total price of purchased goods is $2,500 and equivalents are calculated as well. Close the screen of entries and save this operation. Add one more operation. Select supplier, the currency, US dollar again. Add the commodity 1, number of purchased items 100, and unit price $10. Add commodity 2, number of items 100 again, and price per unit $15. Again, move to the page Entries and create entries. Close the screen of entries and save this second operation. We've already recorded two accept of goods operation. Now let's look at how you can distribute expenses among these operations. In order to do that, add new operation. Here in this field, seller, supplier, select the organization or physical person which we are paying for delivery. Add item. Select transportation cost here, which has been already added to this list. Specify amount, let's say 150 lari, and you should check this box as invoice expense. As you can see here, VAT has been calculated by the system. 18% of 150 lari is 22.88 lari, and then system will take away this VAT amount 22.88 lari from a 150 lari in order to calculate invoice expense, which then will be distributed among received items, and you will be able to see this amount if you move to the page invoice expenses items. Here it is. And now let's add accept operations we've performed recently. Select these records and you can see a list of items, but this field expense amount is empty until we press this button, share expenses by invoice equivalent field value. You can also specify amounts here in this field manually, but the sum of these amounts should be equal to the invoice expense 127.12 lari. If you change any of these amounts, as it will cause the total amount to change, and you will try to create entries, you will not be able to do that. This message is warning you about this. Close this screen, and if you click on this button again, this amount will be corrected automatically. Also, you can export data into Excel from this screen, change expense amounts, and then import back. Let's export this data. As you can see, Excel file has been formed. Now let's change these amounts. If I write 30 here, then I should put 33 here, so as not to change total amount. Now let's save this data and import them. And as you can see, information has been changed here according to the Excel file. You see 30 instead of 25 here, and 33 instead of 38 here. Now let's move to the page entries and create cost distribution entries. Close this screen and save this operation as well.